What's up, guys? I'm back again with another Whatup's rant, and I haven't made a Whatup's rant in like 3 months, but I'm ready to make some more. And the topic of today's Whatup's rant is survival, and what survival has come to. I feel like there's three main issues with survival that's made it become such a toxic community. I know toxic is always the word is always used. It become very vague now because of the usage of it, but it's still a big word in today's atmosphere. And survival used to bring when it first started 2 to 3 years ago, introduced by Balone, helped out by Thunderbird 667, and it brought the game show community together. It was not hosted like today. It was hosted weekly. Be like survival is going to be hosted Thursday 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then you just got lucky if you got in. And the matches would take like 2 hours. Now it takes like what, 30 minutes, an hour, not even an hour, I don't think. And so that was 2 to 3 years ago. Later on, Blades becomes owner. He makes a server. Everyone joins it. Everyone survival is just popular, and then it kind of died off. 2018 summer, with like I made a rant on this before, the rating thing of Thunderbird, and that sort of 2018 summer ended survival for until like a year, 2019 summer, where Colby, he gets ownership again. Survival is running the game. Not the same. They had some people like the LGS community come in, and there was already kind of some weird beef. Not really beef, but like these survival OGs and the LGS community, their personalities just did not match well, and so there's already some hate there. Then Colby wants to quit the community, so he gives ownership to Prince Elf, and with the LGS community and survival OGs kind of not meshing, and then Prince becoming owner, things kind of escalated very, I'd say slowly, until it's become to this point where it's just disgustingly toxic. And the three issues of today's survival is the community, the moderators, and the owner. I hate to say the owner as one of the main issues, but he's my good friend Prince Elf. But if I'm gonna be completely unbiased, there's a problem with all those three things that are really making this community very messed up. And first off, I'll start with the community. This community is disgusting. It's putrid. This community is making fun of deaf people. I mean, like just disabilities and all. They'll say whatever. They'll say whatever slur they want, whatever you know usage of any kind of disgusting word they can make, just to be toxic. That's I fought some recently, and I asked, why are you being so toxic? Their answer was, because I can. And hey, that's true. I could just be like, hey, that's true. You could be toxic because I can't stop you. But there's rules in place for survival that the moderators need to take charge of. Like, shouldn't it be bannable to make? They're literally like bullying, like they're disgustingly bullying, making fun of, especially people with disabilities. Like that just there's got to be a line crossed. Like, what the fuck did your parents teach you? Like, what is going on in your life that you need to fucking do this to someone? Like, this shit affects people in real life. Like, just because it's online, you're mass bullying someone online, and you don't know what's gonna be happening in real life. So that's just disgusting. Then there's the moderators. These moderators aren't doing shit. the only one who I've seen do shit, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I believe his name was Baunc. Yeah, I got it. It's Bonk. I don't know how to say it, but Bau. That's the only moderator who I've seen actually take charge and do something. Other than that, these moderators are trash. None of them deserve to be mod. And what are they even doing as moderators? They're only backing their friends. So when someone, like I was in VC, I told this to the mods. I go, you, you're doing nothing. You're literally doing nothing. Why are you mod? I get muted because they don't want to hear that. They know they're not doing shit. They're literally not doing anything. They'll let their friends do whatever they want. And if someone messes with their friends or kind of says, hey, why are you doing this? Then they'll do something. These mods do not deserve to have admin. And, you know, the third issue is my friend Prince Alf. And, you know, I don't know if he's going to see this. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. But, you know, if you're watching, dude, like, you need to do something. You're the owner. Everything, Prince isn't doing anything toxic. I don't want to get like that. I don't want anyone to think that of him. Because he's not. But if all these things are happening in the survival community, then he's the one in charge. Like, if something's happening in that server, he's the owner, so he's going to get the blame for it. Kind of like in Sweet Escape. If some admin or something, or someone high up says something bad and they're in trouble, Steve Law or whoever's the owner now, is going to get blamed for it too. And that's just the case if you're owning a server. Like, if I'm going to get blamed if my server gets, if someone high up my server does not get in trouble for doing something bad, and that should be the case. So yeah, he needs to figure out which mod is going to stay, which mod is not going to stay. And, I know he owned it. He got ownership because he wanted to make profit off it. And, that's fine. That's fine. I have no problems with that. But if you're going to do that, you're going to have to take charge and figure out how do I make this survival community not toxic? How do I put the mods in place who these mods are actually going to be truthful and do their job? Because right now it's just a mess. And, people are complaining, before in the old survival community that, oh, why is this person host, why this person mod, just because they're friends with the owner. But in that, even though people were upset about that, it was not as toxic as it is right now. People were still getting banned and kicked for saying stuff that was against the rules. And if that's the case, then I think that the moderator and people who are allowed to kick and ban people should be a tight-knit group. Because it worked for the old community. I say it works for this one. And, I don't know a way. I don't know a way you could fix this right now. I mean, I do see a way you could kick the mods that are not doing shit. And you figure out which people are going to help make this survival community a better place. Because right now, it's a bad place. They're probably fucking bullying someone right now. And so yeah, this is the survival Whatup Rants. Thank you for watching. I really hope this community does not go to waste, because this was the survival it brought the community together. Now it's just tearing the subpar of this game show community apart. So thank you for watching, and peace.